Today I'm with Jeremiah Plunkett.
Yo again, everybody. Jeremiah Plunkett and Quentin Charisma coming to you from right along ringside and ready to go with another episode of the Territorial Rasslin Review podcast. You started laughing, you got me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we're going with this one.
Hey, it's fine. I don't care. Might get us some more than 5 viewers. I say, hey, listen to these idiots. They can't even get opening. Oh, wait. Yeah, you know, take a week off and you can't even get it opening, you know?
Yeah, so, sorry about that. We had some sickness in the family. Week later, she's finally doing better. Yesterday, she was doing pretty terrible, but seems to have kicked out a good bit today.
She kicked out. Was it close?
Man, for a little while, it looked about 2.5. She was really, really sick, man.
Well, that's good. She's on the other side.
And then also completed that seminar I had at the School of Morton. Had a decent turnout. Decent little turnout, not bad.
I was going to ask you about that, and I forgot. That was one thing I forgot to ask earlier.
Yeah, man, no, it's a decent little turnout. People who are hungry to learn. They've totally redone School of Morton since the last time I was there. Completely redone. The ring's on the total other side of the building, and like they've gutted that place. And it looks really, really cool. So yeah, that was fun, and yeah, I mean that's been my week is taking care of a sick wife and training, and like that's been it. What'd you get into this week?
Nothing as usual. Oh, I do want to say, since we went on here last week, did you see where Keith Roberson passed away?
I didn't. No, this is the first time hearing of it.
Yeah, I saw it last week. Johnny Morton posted it. Keith Roberson passed away. So I figured I'd say something since we basically seen him every week for the first year we did the podcast in '87. He's almost on every episode of the Memphis '87 shows, you know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Rest in peace, Keith Roberson. That's
he was like almost he was on like almost like every week. If he wasn't on every week, he was on there at least every other week. He was on there he wrestled more than anybody probably.
Just about.
Yeah, because he was there almost every week. So yeah, I saw that. I was like, that sucks, you know. But yeah, I just figured I'd mention that because, like I said, we saw him so much in the first year doing this on those shows. So, but I saw that. I was wondering if you saw that or not. I was going to ask another thing. I was going to ask. I forgot to ask you. I had all the stuff I was going to ask you, and then when we started, I couldn't think of anything. So, you know.
You know what I did see, and I'm pretty sure you saw as well, but nobody else has seen yet.
Oh, yes.
We got a little sneak peek. Our friend Monte Carlo over at the WMF Medium Rare YouTube page gave us a sneak peek of his upcoming project that he's about to post. I believe it's slated to be posted August 7th. The tag team title gauntlet.
Yep. It's not this coming Saturday, but following Saturday, he'll have it on the WMF YouTube page. I ain't gonna give him no spoilers or nothing. Just you have to wait to watch it.
But yeah, Monty put a lot of time into editing this. I think this is the longest debut he's had. I believe this is right at 90 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's longer. Yeah, it's longer than the first episode he put a while back. Yeah, this is like the longest. Yeah, he told me he did a lot of editing on it. So.
Yeah, there was actually he was going to send me the link at one point to preview it, and then YouTube gave him some issues, so he had to resend, re-edit and resend. So he's put a lot of work into this one, guys. So do us a favor, set your reminder for August 7th, and actually, if you subscribe to his page, you can set a reminder from there. It's WMF Medium Rare over on YouTube. But yeah, August 7th at 7:30 p.m. That's 8 days away from when we're recording this. Yeah, it's good. It's a lot of fun.
So, but he's got something this Saturday. He's putting on there. What's he putting on this Saturday?
Let's see here. So going over to the WMF Medium Rare YouTube page, and I see all the videos we got here. So the gauntlet is August 7th. And then July 31st? We actually don't know. It says surprise main event.
Hey, there you go. That's gonna be that. Hey, that could be something. Surprise main event. Yeah, it could even be me in there. You never know. Don't say that. People not watching it. So, if you haven't checked that, go over and check some of them matches out.
Yeah, and leave a comment. Subscribe. Whatever. Monty, patrols the YouTube comments. So say hi. Tell them we sent you. But yeah, so we got a sneak peek of that. That was pretty cool. It took me a while to get around to watching it because of all the stuff I was dealing with. But yeah.
Oh, as soon as he sent it to me, I watched. He's like kayfabe it, and I was like, all right, I got it, dude. I ain't gonna blink it out because I know that you got to build suspense. People want to see it, so and I was like, okay. He said, you and JP, don't y'all? I was like, all right, and then as soon as he, I pulled up the thing, I watched it, and it was like a couple hours later. It's like, hey, when you, hold off on watching that. I got to make a few more edits. I was like, I done watched it. It's like as soon as I opened up my messenger gimmick, I saw it, hit the link, and I was gone. So I was watching it. So yeah, but yeah, go check that out. It's 2000 indie wrestling. So, and like I said, Monty's doing this from the old, I think your high 8 tapes. I think it's what they recorded on camcorder high 8s, I think. And so he's having to clean it up a lot. The video quality, the audio quality. He's doing a lot of work to get it to where it's at. Because like I said, it's old, tape. It's not digital or nothing. So go check that out. While we're plugging stuff, when we plug our old buddy Scott Till, we haven't plugged him in a long time. I'm sure he's probably got another book out by now. Since last time we plugged, I don't know what it is. So just go over to the Crowbar Press and see what Scott's got new. I'm sure he's got something new. I know he went to, what was the thing they had over in Charlotte this weekend?
The Gathering.
Yeah, he went to that. So he told somebody, and I said, "What are you gonna bring?" And he said, "Everything." So I was like, "Dang!" So he went there.
And judging by the website, the newest stuff we have is Classic Arena Programs Volume 6, 7, and 8.
I think that was on there last time he just dropped them. I think maybe.
But this was on his hot off the press portion.
Okay, well, might be more. I don't know. I remember last time it was some pro arena things. It might be some other ones. Who knows? But I guess it's been a while since we've plugged his site. But go over and look at what Scott's got. He's got a bunch of little everything for everybody. So that's crowbarpress.com.
And while we're doing a segue for books, we talked about this before going on the air. Chris Michaels, the headliner, Chris Michaels, everybody's favorite Franklin, Kentucky resident, has written a book. It's called Indestructible. He just posted about it today, from what I've seen. And apparently it will be available at eatsleepwrestle.com. I went to the website earlier and I was not able to see it under their book section as of yet. But check out eatsleepwrestle.com. Or if you have the chance to see Chris Michaels on an independent show, because he is still going and he will never stop. He's supposed to have copies with him that you can purchase and get autographed.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, he's got a book. He's been in the business. Good gosh, 30 years, 31, 2 years, something like that. So he's been everywhere, worked everybody. So yeah, be an interesting read. It would if I read, but I know my wife said she's gonna get it. She reads, so
yeah, I'm hoping there will be some Quentin Charisma stories in there.
I doubt that.
Maybe some pictures. There's a really good picture of you and Chris from in the early '90s. I think you're wearing American flag pants.
He was.
I was giving
the spin kick in the corner.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good picture. Yeah. That's back when I could move, man. Man, I almost flipped over the ropes one time doing that.
Oh, I
Can
did.
You believe it?
The last time I attempted that, it wasn't so much a spin kick. It was that Sabu gimmick or the Jeff Hardy in the corner.
Yeah, okay.
And this is when I was young and could jump, and I jumped too high, and my hip hit the guy, and my lower back hit the top rope, and I backflipped. I landed on my feet, so it looked really neat, but I was so terrified I never tried it again.
I think the last time I did is when I almost flipped over the ropes in Petersburg, and because I was hitting them too much with my butt instead of the leg, so I was like, I got to get a little more over here, and I did it, and I about flipped over. I was like, you know what, I'm Mexican that because I don't need to get hurt. Yeah, so I don't think I ever did after that.
It's funny how an inadvertent backflip will change your mind on something.
Oh me. I got some I did some notes for this match we got coming up because it's
While you're looking at that, let's remind the listeners what we are watching today.
Yeah, that would help, wouldn't
it? we are watching a match from All Japan Pro Wrestling that took place on April 5th, 1986 for both the PWF Heavyweight and AWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Hold on. It wasn't for the AWA. That tie was not up.
Oh, well, King's Arc with 2 A's on YouTube, you have lied to me.
Yeah, I thought it was too until I did my research. It was just for the PWF belt.
But the match is Stan Hansen versus Riki Chosu.
I should have waited to cut you up to the end there. Yeah, that was the way it's written up. Yeah, I thought it was too, and then when I started this little research background on it, it wasn't. Just the PWF belt. Give a little history about the AWA belt. Hansen won that belt on December 29th, 1985 in East Rutherford. Dang, I can't talk. East Rutherford, New Jersey. So he didn't have the belt about 4 months at the time. That was AWA belt. Now he won the PWF belt on July 30th, 1985. He beat Baba, and so at this time he had it more than that, almost a year, 9 months, something like that. He had the PWF belt. He beat Baba. Like I said, and he beat him on a really big card. It was the All Japan 1985 Heat Wave Summer Action Wars Day 29. They like the big long titles on their gimmicks, you know.
Good God.
Yeah, that's what the whole title was. It was All Japan 95 Heat Wave Summer Action Wars Day 29, and there's the main event. And guess who was on that card? Because I looked up the actual card for that day.
Who's that?
Guess who worked that show?
Gypsy Joe.
Exactly. How'd you know?
That's my go-to.
Because I was bringing it up.
yeah, you bring up Old Japan probably because of Joe.
Yeah, he worked that show. But yeah, that was all those big New Japan same way. You know, they all had their each like they'd have they seemed like they all had like a summer thing, a winter thing, for each season they had a big thing. Eat both promotions, I don't know what All Japan, but New Japan still does. So they have where they fix to start right now. They're
I'm so
G1.
behind. I'm so behind on it. Maybe I'm thinking it might be G1.
Yeah. So I mean, yes, I don't know if All Japan. They're still doing the G1, but yeah, they had the G1. There's the Carnival, the big. Both of them had these big things. There were several. This is day 29, so it must have been a whole month of Summer Action Wars. And the Heat Wave. So, but yeah. So at this time, so Hansen had the PWF belt. Let's see. Okay, if you want it, crap. He won it in July, August, September, October, November, December, March. Yeah, he had the belt almost 9 months. A little over 8 months, 8.5 months. So, but yeah, that's about it. He's like I said, I thought it was too. The AWF belt was because he carried it out to the ring. But it was just the PWF belt was it was on the line. That's all I got from. This match is in Yokohama. I do know that it's in Yokohama, but I couldn't find what building. It was.
I want to do one really quick left turn, just because us talking about Japan triggered me to do this. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Chase Owens. He just won the King of Pro Wrestling trophy over at New Japan Pro Wrestling. So
I saw somebody posting stuff about him winning something. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, man, and beat Toriano on it for it, and yeah, man. So I believe if he holds it till the end of the year, he'll officially be declared the King of Pro Wrestling. So good on you, Chase. Hold it on till the end of the year, man.
Crown jewel.
Crown jewel of the Bullet Club.
Yep. All right. Well, that's all I got for little notes and stuff for this. So whenever you're ready to get this, oh, dadgummit. I know. What is it? Man, there's a glitch in my Roku. I hit play and it says
That sounds like a medical
downloading.
condition.
Yeah. I just hit play and it said downloading Discovery Plus. That's not play.
Well, I mean, if you need to catch up on Shark Week,
Oh, okay. But no,
I mean, it just happened, I
Yeah.
think, or it's happening now. I can't remember.
Oh, before we get started, did you? Oh, it's right. You don't have AEW. That match last night with Jericho and
Nick Gage.
was it, dude? Oh, it wasn't as bad as it wasn't as brutal as the Matt Cardona one.
Did you watch that? Because that is out on YouTube. The whole match.
The Cardona.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, watched
Okay.
watched it yesterday morning. I watched the handheld. Somebody handheld. Is that the one?
I haven't watched it yet. I just saw that.
Oh, okay.
I believe Game Changer Wrestling dropped it.
Oh, okay.
I may be wrong on that.
It was just it just popped on my one thing. And I was like, I gotta watch that. And whew. And then last night, Jericho. Gosh almighty. No thanks. There's no way. Dude, I've never seen Nick Gage work. He is really small.
He's he did definitely. I believe he was bigger before he did time. And he got like really into working out while he was in there. But yeah, no, he's deceptively small, especially for having such a larger than life personality. And that, my friends, that personality is a shoot. That's him.
I don't know. I'd be more scared of his teeth than anything. Ugh. Brother needs to just go knock them rotten things out, man. Ugh. That's nasty. Have you seen his teeth?
Ah, man, don't bag on the man.
I'm sorry for brother. I don't care. Anybody can find a toothbrush and use it. Don't take. I'm sorry. That's one thing. You can't brush your teeth, man. I don't know. It just. Oh, dude. It just. Just get them knock them out or something. You know.
Good God.
Dude, they just look so bad. It's like I don't know how he eats, man. I mean, I'm not bagging on him, but
you're not really.
I don't know. It's just his teeth. I see. Yeah, I've always heard his name. I've seen him. Like he wouldn't scare me, and then he opened his mouth like, "Hey!" That's what scares me is his hygiene. But brother needs to learn how to throw a punch. I know that much.
But you're not bagging on him.
Not bagging on him. You learn how to brush your teeth and throw a punch. It's all. Everything else, But I don't know. I don't know. I just expected more when I've always heard, I've seen pictures of him, but I actually saw him moving and next to people. I was like, he's not that big of a guy. But anyway.
All right. So if something happens to Quentin, between now and next episode, I'm guessing that it happened by the MDK, the Murder, Death, Kill Gang. So, yeah.
Is that what that means?
Yep.
Ain't that all the same thing?
You'll find out.
Oh, like somebody's going to hunt me down. I'm sure our 10 listeners are big Nick Gage fans.
Man, listen, we're very good in the murder, death, kill demographic. MDK all effing day. I
know, but I do say this. It was funny because that dude, I watched that Cardona match. It was a handheld, and the guy, after he was showing the people, boy, that was some heat, man. Those people were so mad that Cardona won. It was like, I was rolling, man. It was so funny. The people were so hot. I was like, dang. I was like, I think there's probably out of the 800, 900 people was in there. They could probably find 200 people that actually probably would have tried to kill Matt Cardona that night. That's how mad these people were. I was like, you don't see heat like that no more, Just because he won.
And you know what he did the next day? Or maybe probably a couple days later. Posted on his Instagram and Twitter him with the belt and his fiance at Disney World.
Oh, but they were mad.
And not in front of Disney World. Brother had the belt in the park. Tremendous.
That is awesome. Because, man, I'm telling you, these people, they were, I haven't seen people hot like that in years. I mean, because they was just spanning the crowd. And it was like this one goes, I can't believe Matt Cardona is the face of, was it what is it?
GCW.
GCW. I mean, it was like, they were just like, this can't be right. This ain't right. I mean, they were rolling, dude. I was like, wow. If we could just get everybody believing in something, but, I mean, they believe in, I give it to them. It's not my cup of tea, but, man, those people were rabid. They believe in that stuff, man.
Yeah, they do. There's more promotions now. We got to start this match in a minute. But there's more promotions now that don't be. This is a really it's cool for two reasons. Because one, you're getting into modern wrestling, which is cool. Because you're finding appreciation for it. Whereas that's becoming less of the old man who yells at the cloud. You know what I mean? You're growing in it. And you've watched 2 death matches at that, by the way.
In 2 days, in 1 day, actually. 1 day.
Right. But the second thing is you get promotions like this, because remember back in the day, it was just one. ECW had that crazy cult-like fan base. Yeah. But then you have more companies now that have kind of that. GCW has that really rabid cult-like fan base. I don't know if Ring of Honor does anymore. They used to.
I don't think they do.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they really have since the Sinclair deal. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some Ring of Honor diehards out there.
Yeah, but there's not like it used to be.
But it used to be. It used to be wild. I think Impact has a ravenous fan base. I don't know how large it is. But I'll say this: they're stirring up the world right now. It's like all of pro wrestling intersects at Impact Wrestling. Because they had stars from New Japan, they had stars from from NWA, from AEW.
Here's my thing: that is genius of doing that. It's genius of doing that, but the only thing, nobody's seeing it.
Oh, it's getting seen. It may not be reflected in viewership.
But where you see it at? Where you watch it? I don't know where to watch it.
I get that. And that's what I'm saying. It may not reflect in viewership specifically for Impact, but their social media game is super strong and gets pushed out everywhere. They're at least making headlines. I don't know how much it'll translate.
I mean, you can make all the headlines, but nobody can see it. It don't.
And I don't know how their app's doing either, because they have the
Impact
Plus app. Yeah, they have an Impact Plus
app.
Oh,
so I didn't even know that. Okay.
So if it's getting in buys of that, then
okay. I thought they just had that was on
Pluto.
Yeah.
No,
not Pluto.
Well, they have a channel on Pluto as well that shows.
Yeah, that's old.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the product now.
Fight. They're on Fight.
They are.
There's some stuff on Fight. I don't know. I don't know if it's recent or not. I don't know if they have the new episodes on Fight or not.
I'm talking about new stuff. How do you see the new stuff? Because don't they have a TV channel?
I think they're on Access now.
Hardly anybody carries Access. So I can't get it.
You used to have it.
Yeah, I used to because when I was on DirecTV, but I got YouTube TV and Spectrum, and it's on neither one of those.
Right.
So I don't know, what else it's on, but I didn't know they had access on that. So there is access to watch it on the internet.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay, well I'll take that away then. It's good then. If there's my whole thing is there has to be. I ain't saying it has to be on TV free, but just have access to watch it somewhere.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I get what you're saying.
Because if you get a buzz, you can get a buzz even if you don't have TV. Regular free, not free, but you know what I'm saying, on a cable company or satellite, whatever, or straight, like YouTube TV and Hulu Plus and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you get enough buzz, people will go find on there and will pay for the service to, like on Fight or whatever. If you have to pay for it, or whatever their app, or whatever, creating a buzz will make. So that's all. I didn't know there was actually a place for you to go find it, and watch it.
Yeah.
So actually, that's good then. Okay. So I'll take back what that was saying, so I didn't know there was actually a place for it. So that.
Yeah. So I'm wondering both the buzz they're creating and the fact that Jeff Jarrett has his podcast and they're watching a lot of TNA stuff, if that's going to get some boosts in the Impact Plus app. I hope it does, man. I hope all pro wrestling does good. And right now, things are kind of cool.
Well, I think everybody's finally seen the light. You're not going to compete with Vince, so opened up the doors. You know,
Well, and here's the
everybody help
thing.
everybody. Everybody help everybody. You're gonna have a better product.
And dude, right then it can be like a territory, and you can keep guys fresh. Use a guy for a couple of years, he starts getting stale. Hey, he goes to Impact for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Then
or just a year.
You know, and then maybe he hits NWA for a little while. And then he pops back at I'm saying AEW is the first place. He pops back in AEW. All of a sudden, hey, we haven't seen you in a while. If they're not watching the other product,
that's what I think. AEW they gotta they even have to start. They've been on what 2 years almost now.
I know it's over 1 for sure.
Yeah, I think it's 2 coming up in the fall. It's time they're going to start phasing some people out. They're going to start. You know what I'm saying?
They've got a deep enough roster that they could do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's like Cody.
Pop some people down on Dark. You know what I mean, for a little while, and then
it's like Cody. He's not on there. He's on there maybe every week, but he don't wrestle every week.
Yeah.
You know, that's good. It just you get enough. You know, you don't see him on there every week enough to get tired of him. You just get that little snippet to keep him fresh. Is he's still here, you know? But if you haven't had a match every week, it get and that's like they even took. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I think it helps Cody too, and I don't know if he's looking at it this way on purpose, but everything Cody has means something.
Yeah.
You ever notice that he never just has a match, right? It always means something.
That's what I'm saying. That's if he did that every week, it would get tiresome. Now I know you haven't watched it. But man, that stupid stuff they did with the Elite yesterday. I'm all about a little goofy comedy, but they took it too far yesterday. It was just stupid. So if you'll see, they're dressed like they were a basketball team. It was just dumb. It was just I don't know. It was dumb. But yeah, the way Cody's doing, I think that's good. And the way they're actually doing Miro, he's got the TV title. He's in on there every week, defending it. I don't think he's been on for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but he's getting a little interview, does a little promo, just to keep it, Yeah, they got their roster's huge, but the whole thing of everybody working together now, I think that's going to benefit everybody.
I agree.
So I think everybody realizes we can't beat Vince, so let's just do what we're doing. We can help each other. We work with each other. It's going to do is help bring everybody up.
Right.
We won't ever get to Vince's level, but if we work together, switch talent, it's all we can do is bring it up, everybody up.
Absolutely.
But it goes against that old school mentality from the territory days, but that day is long gone. And the days of anybody trying to compete against Vince is long gone. I think everybody realizes let's do what we can do. We can build ourselves up to the sky's the limit. So might as well,
And to be a true alternative. Right.
Yeah,
that's the thing that I feel everybody's been missing this whole time is trying to be an alternative. Some have gotten it, but their fan base has been niche. Like ROH is definitely an alternative.
Yeah.
But they're, especially early on, were a really niche fan base because hey, we like technical wrestling. Not everybody digs that. But to actually be that alternative, and people have had different pieces of it. Like, TNA at the beginning had it with the X Division. That was the alternative. Everything else was kind of kind of WWE kind of. I think now things are starting to be different enough. Every company kind of has their own style of things, and it's all different enough to where like whatever you like is kind of represented, and an NWA guy has a different match than an Impact guy. I wonder what it would like if they wrestled type thing. And people are talking about dream matches because, like, right now it could happen.
Yeah.
Usually it'd be like, oh, these guys have a contract. That match couldn't happen.
Well, it's like Tanahashi was on Impact AEW last night.
Right.
Just did an interview, but just thinking that, some of the guys he can have matches with,
Yeah,
over here. So
it's friggin' Tanahashi, who was one of the best New Japan has ever produced.
Yeah. So it's I think it's a good deal. That there's just something they don't get, let egos get in the way and mess it up. That's the only thing.
Fingers crossed, man.
Yeah, because then it's like I said, all I'm gonna do is help them, and the fans are the ones going to benefit from it.
100%.
Yep. All right. We got way off on that one. We got to get this match going.
Okay, guys, as a reminder, this is brought to us by King's Arc. That is Arc with two A's, AARK. Over on YouTube, the match title is AJPW Stan Hansen versus Riki Chosu. It is 27 minutes and 24 seconds. If everybody is set at 0, Quentin, are you ready?
Yep, I'm at 00.
All right, and 3, 2, 1, play.
All right. Like I said, this is a big deal. This is the PWF. I say PWF, but yeah. PWF. Because look, here comes Chosu. He's like in his early 30s. He looks like he's always had an old face. Look at the people, man. He is over like crazy.
Yep. And it's black trunks, white boots, just not a lot of flash. Yeah.
No, there's Lord James Blair's, how you say it, whichever one.
I love that ring. I love that ring so much. Hey, that's Killer Kong just got on the apron, wasn't it? I believe so.
Yeah, sure was. Yep. Oh, here comes Hansen. He's swinging already. I get tickled when I watch him come. And Brody used to swing the chain. I get tickled when I see them two coming to the ring. They're just whapping people.
He had some of the best Japanese music. It was so good.
I don't even remember what it was. So he's got both belts. He's holding up. I can't see what belt he held up. I think it was the PWF belt there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, but he's got both of them with him because the bald-headed gentleman just picked him up. What's his name? The referee?
I can't remember.
He ref forever.
That's not Tiger Hattori. So I don't know.
No.
Tiger Hattori and Red Shoes are the only Japanese refs I know.
You know, it's a big deal when they brought out the scrolls.
Yeah,
to read the scrolls. You know, it's a really big deal. But yeah, look at the Chosu, no flash. Black trunks, white boots. No flash at all. But he was over like crazy.
So was Blears like a kayfabe person in the AWA or something?
He was in the office, I do believe. I mean, he'd show. You'd see him on
I wonder
TV
if the
stuff.
AWA title it on the line while he's reading them.
I don't know, but it's not on the line because from what I've read, it wasn't on the line. But they're holding it up, and he's reading the gimmick. So, my stuff, my research was wrong then. We'll see here. We'll find out, I guess, at the end of. Yeah, it's Killer Khan. What's that say on his? Does that say Atlanta?
Atlanta something, yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if we talked about this before, but here all the tracksuits was in English.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's a big like fashion thing in Japanese culture. Like if you'll notice, a lot of the Japanese wrestlers have their name in English on their stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All the stuff, they're both over because Hansen got a bunch of streamers, but Chosu, man, he barely gets to the ring. That's a mullet right there, buddy. Well, not Stan, but the Chosu, he's got that mullet going. That's 80s mullet right there. And Chosu really never had a body.
No, but he's built solidly. Like he's solid as a rock.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about back then there wasn't a lot of Japanese guys that were just bodied out either, though.
No, they all were built very similar because I feel like they all did the same dojo style workouts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Jumbo, he wasn't. He was just solid. They're just solid. Yeah,
just solid and thick.
Look, no knee pads. I just didn't realize that. No knee pads. I think Hansen gave him a little smack to the face, didn't he?
Something.
On that lockup. Hansen to go behind. There we go. Hammer. Oh, went for the hammer. Couldn't get it. And the ropes. Yeah, I just realized he ain't wearing no knee pads. Good gosh. Oh, that was sweet. They're actually wrestling. I guess they have to if they're going 20 minutes.
No. I've seen Hansen do a straight 30+ minute just balls.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He had a motor that wouldn't quit.
That's true.
It was so crazy. He couldn't blow up.
Him and Brody.
Yeah,
they did. That's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah,
and they're both huge.
Yeah, big guys. Oh, nice single leg. Oh, dropped the. Okay, he's got the leg. He's got in between his legs there. That's nice.
Got a little grapevine.
Yeah. You just don't see that. Chosu trying to pull his eye. Was he trying to grab his eye? For a minute, like, he's got his arms. Yeah, that's a little snug, wasn't it? Back to the arm.
I'm sure he'll get a receipt. Intentional or not.
Well, it wasn't to the head, so it was, that first one was to the shoulder, so it ain't gonna bother Hansen. He's got that arm. Hansen. Flipped him over. Is Hansen in the ropes? No. There we go. Oh. I mean, he ain't doing no pressure, but he could really pop that elbow right there.
Oh yeah.
One or two. Oh, Hansen's got he's got his foot. See it? His ankle. You see him?
He's got the instep over on the other side.
Yeah. I just noticed. I was like, I see him grabbing something. I was like, what's he got? And so they're both cranking on each other. Well, Hansen let go of it, did he?
He let go of it.
Yeah, he let go of it. It's just, so he's going to go to the ropes. Yeah, he's trying to go up to the ropes. Yep, he's underneath the rope. I like this because he's working on, what's Chosu working on?
The arm, the left arm, where the Western lariat comes from.
Yep, exactly. That's good. The psychology. Chosu's selling the ankle there, even though he didn't have it on there long. Big slam. Boom. Elbow. That's nice. Going to Chosu's ankle. Is Chosu's finisher with a kick or something?
I'm not sure. Not that I know of.
He's working on that leg a lot.
I thought he used a submission of some sort.
But a lot of those guys over there had 2 or 3 finishers, didn't they?
That is true, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Chosu's fighting it. Oh, he's going for Hansen's arm. I like how they're both getting each other submissions. And yeah, look at that. That's nice. Does he have his short arm scissors? Almost.
Hey, Riki Chosu was actually the innovator of the sharpshooter.
No crap.
Apparently so, yeah.
Well, you can't do the sharpshooter if you can't stand up.
That's true.
So, and you can't do the lariat if your arm's hanging off. So they're making sense on what they're doing already. And it's trying to get up. Because the lariat won't have the same effect if its arms hurt.
He also used the lariat, but it probably wasn't like Hansen's. You know what I mean?
Oh, like no. There ain't nobody like Hansen.
I feel like a lot of people in Japan are like struggling to use a finish. It's like, it's really hard.
Okay, I've lost your sound, dude.
Oh, really?
There, it came back.
Okay.
Oh,
but yeah, no, I feel like
she's off. Ooh, elbow.
I feel like that was like everybody's finish in Japan. Like everyone has a lariat. That's just something they can hit on anybody.
Yeah.
But you can also kick out of everybody's lariat except for Hansen's.
Yeah. Oh, nice single leg by Chosu. Now he's working on.
Oh
Oh, he's
yeah,
going sharpshooter. There he goes. Wow, he's already trying to get it this early. Wow. Well, we called that just in time, didn't we?
yeah.
Look at that. Here he goes. Here he goes. Can he turn him? Hansen's selling it. Even got him turned it. He's selling it like crazy already. Let's say his shoulders down, ref. He needs to count. But he's selling it. He ain't even got him turned over yet, and he's already selling like it's killing him. Nope, he grabbed his arm. I said, "What you gonna do with him, Hansen?" Oh, he's bringing him down.
And stopping him from turning.
Yeah. Yeah, got him on his knee, got him down so he can't turn him. Hansen's wrenching that wrist. That's all he's doing is just turning his wrist. Ain't even just wrenching his wrist. You got him all the way down. They're both. That's all. They've been going back and forth. They both one of them get him to hold, and the other one get, and they'll have the hold on each other at the same time. Oh! Come back. Chosu's back up. Oh, is he gonna spin him? Oh, he's got. Oh, he's trying. Look at him. He's trying to get him, Hansen. Hansen, when he lifts his shoulder up, it's going to turn him. So he's trying to. He don't know if he lifts his shoulder up, but he's getting counted. So he has to lift it up. Oh, he's got. Oh, almost. Oh, Hansen bringing you back down. Hey, grab the arm. I wish I heard with the crowd how the. Oh, there he goes. Got him back down. Back down the level. They're even again. And he's just putting pressure on his wrist. It's crazy how just that. Oh, is that a chop?
That was a chop.
Oh, is he rubbing his elbow in his arm?
Yep.
Oh, he's grinding it, ain't he? That's good. Yeah, he's just grinding right there on his arm. Nope. Is he going to drop the knee on it? Yep. Right in the crease of the elbow, too. That's nice. What's Hansen there? Good 285, probably?
285.3. He said 3 was where he normally felt good at.
Yeah, so that's a big man grinding on you. So it makes it believable.
Yeah, because he's real tall too.
Yeah. You notice what he's doing? He was shaking his legs out. Did you see that? That was neat. He was still selling. Even though he's got the upper hand on him, he was still shaking. Get his legs back under him. Tied up in the ropes. He's going to kick him. A big old forearm. Oh, he kicked him. Oh, he's just wrenching it in the ropes. Big old forearms to it. What's he going to do here? Whoa. Oh, nice. That was sweet. Held onto the leg. Oh. He barred that leg. So both guys are getting their legs and their arms worked on. It's pretty good.
Well, so Hansen also had a submission finish. I don't know how much he used it in Japan because the lariat was so over. But he Boston Crab you.
Okay. Yeah, because that's what he beat Martel with.
Yep.
Was the Boston Crab. What are we in? 12 minutes in?
Let's see. Going on 14.
Okay. And it's been all wrestling. I lost you again. Lost your sound. Sound keeps going out.
I was saying so about 12.
Okay. Oh, they're on the floor. I spoke too soon. I said it's been all wrestling. Chosu's on the floor. Here we go. But yeah, it's been all wrestling basically,
Yeah.
You usually wouldn't expect, that much A little brawling in there, but I thought Hansen would go on the floor after him, but he didn't. So what's he going to get him in the corner? Big forearm. Shoots him in. Nobody. Oh! Dude, he took a big bump over it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
All right, here we go. We're on the floor now. Big chops. Uh-oh. Watch out, cameraman. Boom. Oh! Went for the lariat and hit the pole. That was nice.
They're both putting each other's finish over very, very well from the beginning.
Yeah. Oh, barred that arm again. Yeah, he's trying to get it where that lariat ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Yeah, I like this. I figured we had some brawling, and it's been all wrestling basically. This has been really good. I'm sure it'll get crazy toward the end.
Yeah, that's usually the New Japan style the All Japan style is loaded back end. But
yeah,
this is before that influence of the Misawas and the Kabashis and stuff really.
Still, I'm sure we'll get something toward the end. They still got 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So. Yeah, he's working on that arm. He's wearing that arm down. I keep them. Hey, look at Hansen's face, boy. He's sounding like crazy. Look at that.
Yeah, and everyone just thinks about Hansen as like the guy who barely sold, beat up everybody.
Nah, he didn't. I mean, top guys he didn't because they wouldn't be. I mean, they had to have matches,
Yeah, no, but like that's what everyone seems to think. But no, here's Hansen like selling real hard, working hard.
Yeah,
I mean, he always worked hard, but
yeah. Did he give him? What did he give him? The gut?
Yeah.
We'll take a bump outside. We'll get some more floor action. I don't think Hansen's going out. Oh, he's going to suplex him in. Boom. Big suplex. Kick out. And there's a big slam. He just tossed him on that, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh! Splash. I figured he dropped the elbow or something. He actually went for a splash, caught the knees. Oh, he's winding up. Look. You see him?
Yeah, big Chosu lariat.
Oh, nice bump from Hansen through the ropes. That was a nice bump, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Hansen putting over a lariat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, him putting over somebody else's lariat like that. I mean, he took a good. They didn't show the whole thing, but he took a good bump off that through the ropes. Here we go. It's getting exciting now. They're warming up now. Oh, big chops. Here we go. He just kicked somebody. He's kicking the stew out of that dude. Was that oh, who's that?
I don't know. That's Ted DiBiase.
That's DiBiase. It's DiBiase. He was kicking a young boy over there in the tracksuit.
I don't think those are young boys.
Okay, well, you know, but I think it was though.
Who?
Kabashi.
Maybe.
I think that was Kabashi. Oh, nice knee. I don't know if he got him with that one. That first one looked really good. Yeah, that was DiBiase come out there. Yeah, because remember they were oh, what a drop kick.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because remember DiBiase took Brody's place with Hansen when Brody jumped ship to Inoki.
Yep.
That's when they brought in pile driver. Oh, he's in the ropes. That pile driver looked kind of could have been a little brutal there. Get the elbow, boom, big elbow drop.
I always loved his elbow drops, his big thudders.
Yeah, just boom, because that big body coming down on you. So shoot him in. Another big elbow.
Everyone thought it was going to be the lariat.
Yeah.
They come every time he shoots them into the ropes, they come up.
Yeah, I think it's the lariat time, but it's an elbow and a big boot. Slam him. Boom. Uh-oh. What's he going to do? Is he going to give it to him? Yep. He didn't have much behind that one. Not like normal. Whoa. There it was. Oh, right in the mush. He slung that one, didn't he? He's going to go for 3. No, he poop cans him. But he came right back in. Oh, nice knee to the back and shoulder.
I don't know how nice that was.
I was saying, yeah, it probably didn't feel nice, but it looked nice. Uh-oh, there he goes. Here it comes. Oh! I think he's supposed to take the bump to the ropes. And he was too close to the ropes and just bounced off. Where'd that come from? Well, there's DiBiase. Oh, Killer Khan, look at this. Oh,
We got turmoil.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the referee comes in. Oh, there he goes. Kick creep. He's not made any leg on top of Chosu's head. Has he got a Cobra clutch on him? What's he got on him? Can't see.
I think he's just choking him.
Oh, just choking him? Okay. Oh! Ooh, that knee looks snug. The second ref's call for the bell. What's it? Oh. So we get a. Hey, there's Ron Bass.
Oh, look at there.
Oh, he's going after the referee. Oh, he's kicking Chosu. I thought he was going after the referee. He's going after Chosu. Oh. Oh, he kicked Killer Khan. Oh, Khan's coming in. Uh-oh.
Khan powdered off, too.
Yeah, he backed down. He's like, oh, there's 3 of them. So, did Hansen get disqualified?
I'm assuming so.
Yeah, they just raised Choshu's hand. Yeah, they just raised Choshu's hand. So he got disqualified for clothesline the ref. The ref was accidental. So
well, the ref may have been accidental, but DiBiase hitting the ring and beating the crap out of Chosu wasn't.
True. They got the belt to Chosu. Okay, it was for both belts. AWA belt can't change hands on disqualification, but PWF can.
That makes sense.
That's what happens. That's why. Okay. Because I was like, I know Chosu was never the AWA champion, so that's what it was. So Chosu won by disqualification. You could Killer Khan's over here complaining to the players. It's like, yeah, that's what it is. There are rules that you can change on disqualification. The AWA rules, it doesn't. So he's the new. So Chosu, I got a big trophy. So he's the new PWF champion. He gets a belt and a trophy. Huh.
Well, in fairness.
Oh, he had Hansen's back out there. Did you see him?
Yep.
I thought he left. He's hitting with the rope. He's mad. He's still out. Oh, he's hitting somebody with that
He knocked the trophy over, I think.
Yeah, he hit the trophy. Oh, here they go. Oh, he hits him with the belt. Oh, they're going at it. Oh, that belt's just wrapping around his head. Oh, gosh. Oh, he kicked the belt at him. Oh, this looks good. Yeah, wait, Killer Khan. Oh, he's going after him. Choshu's going after him. Hansen powders.
That's not a very Japanese finish. That's a.
Oh, he's slinging the chairs. He's slinging the chairs. Oh, I love it.
That's a Southern Heat finish right there.
Yeah. Oh, he just hit somebody in the crowd. Oh. Oh, that was good.
That may be Tiger Hattori in the stripes.
Okay. Wow. Man, he was wrapping it better. He's hitting him and it's just wrapping around his head when he's hitting him with it. It's got them old timey buckles on it too, don't it?
I'm not sure.
I thought I saw there was a buckle. But yeah, he was trying to hit the belt and he just kept wrapping around his head. He's getting mugged again, trying to get to the back. Yeah, he was over big time.
Yeah, he was.
He went back and forth from New Japan to All Japan a lot.
Yeah.
From what I can remember, especially through the late 80s. So like he was switching back and forth a lot. I can't even get to the crowd. Yeah, he was over like crazy. That was good. It was all wrestling up to the very end, and then they got wild.
Yeah, and it got really wild too.
Yeah. Yeah, Hansen was good because he wrestled all the way up to the end. Yeah, I like it. That's some good psychology in it. Really good psychology. I think that ref though, I think he's supposed to bump out, and I think he was too close to the ropes.
Yeah, that bump he took was something.
That's it. It's done. But yeah, it was because he hit the bounced off and then fell and rolled out on the other side. I think he was supposed to take the bump, go through the ropes. He was too close. That was really good. It wasn't what I expected. But it was good. It was good. It showed people Hansen just wanting a brawler. You know? That was really good. That's what I wanted right there. Got to see a match of Hansen and Chosu, and it was totally different what I thought it was going to be. I like that. It's good. Right? It wrestled up to the very end, and then it got to the point where it needed to be. That was good stuff. I like that.
Oh yeah, dude. That match was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good. And it was, like I said, we're not going for 5 stars. We're going for different and stuff we hadn't seen. How many times have we seen Hansen sell like that?
Yeah.
And sell his own finisher. The guy gave him his own finisher. He sold it. Took the bump all the way through the ropes on the floor. You know, that was crazy. Never thought I'd see. Well, I knew he sold for the top guys and stuff, but he really sold. Facials. He had good facials. Really good facials. Especially when he was working on the arm, had that arm scissored and had it barred. His facials were really, really good. And I was really I like that Hansen. I like the brawling Hansen, but I like that because that showed that he can actually just work a match. The psychology was good, I thought, because they kept doing putting holds on stuff. His leg, his arm. They kept going back and forth. Yeah, the psychology of it made sense to what they to where it down with their finishers couldn't be as effective.
Yeah.
that was good. And it finally got the big chaos brawl at the end, and DiBiase coming out there. That was I like that. You know, that's
Yeah,
a good match.
Like I said, it's very Southern booked, like the finish specifically.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I like that, if not only for the reason that you didn't see that in All Japan a lot.
yeah, yeah. That was good. That was. I think that's probably the second probably full match I've watched of Chosu I've ever watched. He was really over. I mean, over. And I didn't realize how over he was. Because didn't he leave around like 88, 89 with the Inoki?
He hopped a lot.
Especially in the late 80s, he hopped a lot. Back and forth, it seemed like a lot.
Yeah.
Because didn't he, the first time he went, didn't he went to Inoki, then didn't he come back to All Japan and do the Chosu's Army, or did he do that? And one of the promotions, we left and came back, and he started up, I remember the big thing was Chosu's Army. I used to read about.
He was All Japan through till 87, where he went to New. He was New to 98. Let's see. And then he just kind of went into booking. He retired, went into booking. He came out of retirement in 2000 for a barbed wire death match with Onita.
I guess the Chosu's Army might have been New Japan when he left All Japan with New Japan. It might have been. I remember. I don't know which one it was, but I remember reading at one point the big thing was Chosu's Army there for a while. I just can't remember which one it was or what time period. But he was over big time.
Yeah, no, he was massively over. It says he was the first traitor heel in a Japanese promotion, so I guess that would go from him, him invading.
Okay, that's probably what he invaded into the Chosu Army. That's probably what that meant. That's probably what that was. I still want to see how long he held that belt for, because that was pretty much their top belt, I think. Well, they had two top belts. It's weird how their belts went over there. They had so many different ones. So
it was the original top belt in All Japan, though.
Okay.
And Chosu held it. He vacated it when he left for New Japan in March of '87.
So he held it about a year, almost a year.
Yep.
Wow. He left with the strap. That's different. You know?
Yeah.
Usually they don't leave when they're got the strap. Wow. Dang. Guess Inoki offered him a buttload of money, probably.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The war was heavy at that time, man. And New Japan wasn't winning.
No. New Japan, they had just got, at that time period, didn't they just got the NWA thing, right? Or are they still with WWF?
New Japan, I can't remember when they started dealing with the AWA. All right. Yeah, or the NWA, I mean. No, that wasn't until the 90s. Bischoff set that up.
Well, no, because they did.
Oh, you're right, but that was still 92 when they did the Korea thing.
Well, no, what about I'm talking about
Fujinami?
They had, remember, because they were on, wasn't that one of the WrestleManias?
With New Japan people?
I want to say, wasn't it? I'm trying to think. Or one of the big cards in like 86 or 87.
I know they had a big wrestling summit type thing. They had a somewhat of a working relationship, but I don't know if that was new or all, because I remember like there was Tenryu came in. Let's see, there was also, they did a deal where Hansen wrestled Hogan in Japan.
But the one I'm talking about, I remember it was a WWF card.
Right.
It was like one of their big, I may have been Royal Rumble, and there was two of the Japanese guys. I want to say they were from New Japan. I could be wrong, though.
I know if you're talking about Tenryu, that was the SWS promotion. I forgot what that stood for, but
was it Tenryu?
Tenryu was in there for a while, and I guess he feuded with Savage at one point.
I just remember being in one of the big pay-per-views, and I'm going to say it was a Royal Rumble, because I don't remember ever seeing them do a match.
Right.
86, 87-ish? When was the first Royal Rumble? I don't know. My brain is, it's like Jello. But for some reason, I remember their names, calling out their names. I was like, huh? I was a kid, you know. I was like,
Tenru was in one of the Rumbles.
okay. Well, I know by this time, Baba stopped working with the NWA, hadn't he? Because they were using AWA because Jumbo didn't got the belt, AWA belt already by then.
Yeah.
Didn't he get like 90 in 84 or something?
That might sound right.
Because I do know, I remember Baba and what was the sumo guy's name? He wasn't very good. They did some ESPN tapings at the Showboat. Was it Woji? I can't remember his name. He was not very good. But they did some Showboat tapings for AWA.
Yeah, Jumbo got it in 84.
84, okay. But yeah, Baba and this other guy, they did some TV tapings at Showboat in, I want to say, 86. So
Jumbo only held it. Jumbo didn't even hold it a month. Wow.
Yeah, he didn't hold it long. I remember it wasn't long, but I thought it was longer than that. Wow.
Yeah, he dropped it in May. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it said March. He dropped it in May, so he held it a couple months.
Okay. I knew it wasn't long.
Yeah, 81 days.
Yeah. And they were working with, so Bob was working with AWA. So I'm wondering if they but for some reason I thought I saw Flair working mid 80s on that halfway match. I wonder if he's working both still. He might have been working with both.
That's very possible.
That's what it was. I guess I know it's in the 90s when they got, for some reason I thought they were. I bet it's what it is. I bet Baba was working with both. And it's smart if he was, you know.
Yeah, very much so. And he had the money to do it.
Yeah. Oh, he was always the NWA guy too.
Yeah.
He always was good. He was in with, you know, he was a big part of the NWA. And so I bet that's what it was. He's probably working with both. And that time, you think about mid 80s, 86, end of 85, then 86, NWA was scorching hot, and Flair taking, 2 weeks off to go to Japan. I don't see Dusty letting that happen,
Yeah.
As hot as 86 was for the NWA. So I bet that's probably what it was. They probably, they still work with them, but it got so hot there, so they started using AWA more. I bet it got easier dates because, Vern was probably only running 3 days, 2 or 3 days a week at that time.
Yeah.
And actually, the show that Hansen won that on, I think that was one of those dual shows with AWA and NWA. I think it was, they did them big dual shows.
Yeah.
I think it was one of those that Hansen actually won the AWA belt on. But I looked at the thing. There was no build-up for this match, unless they did it through promos on their TV. Because I looked through the wrestling data. I looked at all the lead-up. I think they had maybe 2 matches, maybe, from the time Hansen won the AWA strap, and it was in tag. I don't think that was their first singles. So if there was any build-up, it had to be on interviews or maybe run-ins or something.
Yeah.
There was no matches or anything to lead up to it. So if there was build-up, like I said, it had to be TV with run-ins and interviews, which that could be done, But yeah, there was no match build-up wise for it. But they'd had some kind of build-up, especially of him dropping the strap to him. I'm sure there was, but match-wise it wasn't. Which that's good, you can book stuff like that if you do it right. You don't have to have a match to build something. Matches to build it up. You can do it on interviews and run-ins if you book it right.
Yeah.
So that's probably what they probably did. I'm thinking probably did because, you had all those, Killer Khan. He was a top guy in All Japan. I didn't see who the other guy was. He was one of the older guys. And, so they had all those guys in suits out there. And then DiBiase came out. So it's probably a lot of build-up. It's probably built up in those tags they were in. I bet that's where they built it up in. Got it built up in. Wasn't those few tags they did. And did some run-ins and all that other stuff. So we don't get no build-up. We got a good match. So anything you want to add to that match?
No, man. I thought it was just a really good match, really good, solid match that I enjoyed watching.
Yeah, it was really good. I don't want to hash back over what I've already said, but yeah, it was good, different, and I liked it. It was what I wanted. I mean, I've seen Hansen brawl a lot. I hadn't seen wrestle a lot, so that was what I liked. That's why I liked it. All right, so where are we going next week?
Next week, we're actually staying in Japan and staying in All Japan Pro Wrestling. I said
Gosh, we got a lot of Japan now, ain't
we
we?
really are, but man, I love it.
Hold on. I want to say before you say it, because I'll forget this. I thought about this the other day. I was going to look on my thing and write down how many matches we've actually did from Japan, including the Funks against Baba and Jumbo. But here's what I realized: there is not a lot of big matches on tape from the U.S.
Yeah,
except for if from basically Starcade down. I mean, basically, if you want really big matches, you got to. I mean, WWF. Because they did all their Madison Square Garden and their Boston Garden and their Philly Spectrum, and then Houston taped their stuff, and everybody else was clips. They would show on their TV. It was clipped up.
Yep, 100%.
That's why, and I realized that I was like, that's why we're in Japan so much, because we're getting whole matches. I found tons of good stuff out of Portland. I'd love to go do, but they're all clipped up. Same thing with Florida. A lot of 70s and early 80s Florida would really good stuff, Briscoes, and but it's all clipped up.
Well, I mean, it's same with Memphis,
And Memphis too. Yeah, you very rarely get to see a whole main event match because it was clip it up. Even on that B show, with the arena show.
Yeah.
Because I know what they say it's out there, but I had at one time I had probably it was almost a full from was it 82 or 83 Lord Dundee Loser Leaf Town, and they showed it, but it was clipped up, and I think they clipped out like maybe 10 minutes of it, but it was still long,
Yeah.
But there you can't find Memphis those full arena, Mid-South Coliseum matches. But everybody did because it was their territory. You get the highlights. You never showed but Houston and Japan, that's the gold mine for matches.
Yeah. No, 100%.
But I'm not complaining. I'm not going to complain. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I had to say because I just did it the other day because I thought about it and I was like, man, we're going to Japan a lot, and I thought, why do we go to Japan? And it clicked, and I had to say because when you brought that, I was like, I'll forget it if I don't. So go ahead, go back.
So we are going to Sapporo, Japan, at the Nakajima Sports Complex on May 21st, 1993. At the All Japan Pro Wrestling Super Power Series 1993 Day 7.
That's a long name.
There it is. The match is Kenta Kobashi versus Terry Gordy. This is Terry Gordy about 1 month before he had his overdose.
So it was good Gordy.
It was very good Gordy. It's
It's
really lean Gordy though.
Yeah. Oh, he had leaned out a lot that time period. I mean, not a lot, but compared to what he had gotten on the leaner side because his knees were so bad. He'd gotten so bad. Man, that's gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah, and it's real young. Kenta, I think he's just starting to get his push. Because remember, his push came later than everybody else's.
Yeah, say 93. You said 93.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's starting to get there. He's starting to get a little rub, get some a little bit of a push. That's gonna be good. Yeah, because like I said, it's Gordy for his overdose coma thing, and
he was never the same after that.
No, he wasn't. It was really sad. One of the best big guys. I mean, do you put him? My thing is, a lot of people put him in the big man. He was a big man, but he wasn't a big man. You know what I'm saying? I consider him a big man, but some people do. He was big, but I don't put him in that class because he wrestled every.
I put him in big man, but I don't put him in like big man super heavyweight territory. You know what I mean?
Like Blackwell and
Mabel.
Bundy. Yeah. Big that But he was the small. He was one of the smallest of the big men, but he never wrestled like a big man. He wrestled like a normal sized person.
Yeah, I mean, he picked the spots where he'd pull out his big man stuff, but.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying. I mean, but he could do it all. That's what I'm saying. Because a lot of big men, they're selective on the regular stuff they can do. He could do it all if he wanted to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was just a great talent. And it was sad that would happen, to him. But I mean, I guess that's better than that. Even though he was never the same or even close to it, but he was still alive.
Yeah.
And you'd see every now and then you'd see a little flash every now and then of it, but majority of it was gone. Yeah, he came into Shelbyville. Oh gosh, 95-ish. Yeah, he came in there. I won't say 95, and he worked 2 weeks, and you could tell he was. It it really messed him up. He was really.
Who do you work with? I know you probably don't remember that. That's just a.
I want to say it was Joe.
Okay.
Because Joe was booking. I think it was Gypsy Joe. Yeah. I ain't don't I was gonna say Weingroff, but I know it wasn't Weingroff because George wasn't there. Because Pete Cannon come over to him and said, "Hey, Weingroff told me to tell you." He said hi, and so I know it wasn't George because George wasn't there. George Weingroff. So I want to say it was Gypsy Joe. I'm pretty sure that's who it was, but don't hold me on that. But oh man, and that sucks. Is I wish I could have got some flyers of that. Been on the same show as Terry Gordy,
Yeah, that'd have been awesome.
That's back that I kicked myself in the nuts that, wasn't that don't be a mark stage, So, I stopped getting stuff and writing stuff down, and I should have just did it secretly,
Yeah. Man, that's me. Like when I started writing down my matches, and then someone saw me doing it in the locker room, called me a mark. Oh, I don't want to be a mark.
Yeah.
Now I could have a notebook full of my matches.
And what kills me is Cornette did it and saved every. I look back. I did
released it as a book.
Yeah, I know. But I think they did all this with the boys at Sam because the boys would have, because nobody did it.
Cornette was so good at his job, though. Like, he knew every finish he ever did.
He's smart, yeah. But and it sucks. It was good at the time period I come in. I still had some of the old school guys to learn from, but it's oh gosh, I wrote it down. What's it? My generation. I had a name for my generation. I bet I don't remember where I put it. I was thinking about that. I was like, we come in like guys in the early '90s. We were. I knew that was going to happen. I didn't know where I put it at. We wasn't old school. We were kind of, in between. Man, I don't know what I did with that. Oh, we were cuspers.
Right on the cusp of both.
We're the cusper generation.
Right.
Yeah.
You had a couple territories still running, but likely you weren't ever going to have a chance to work any of them.
Yeah. We were part of that old school was going out, and the new generation was coming in. We were in the middle. We were cusper.
Yeah. I can see that.
And like I said, I wrote down my matches for the first year. I do it when I got home every night, and then I was just like, nobody else, I don't see nobody else doing this, so I ain't gonna do it no more, and I wish I never stopped because I can remember most everybody I worked or worked with, and then somebody says something to me like, oh gosh, I worked them, it's like, oh crap, I don't, so yeah, I wish I would have wrote it down. But all those guys, around my time, we just didn't, I try to save, especially from Shelbyville. Me and Mark would go to like the little gas station and get the flyer that night off the gas station, the convenience store, get the flyer to both of us get a flyer, So I had some from when I first started and everything, but so after that it just, you just kind of stopped doing it because I don't know, but I just wish I would have kept because I don't have nothing in pictures. And and I was thinking about it today. Man, me and you really never took pictures together.
I've never been a big picture guy. My wife says that about me when we go on vacation. You never whip your phone out to take a picture. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just always kind of in the moment.
But it's just like we never. There's hardly any pictures of me and you together is hanging tough.
We have
at least pose. No pose pictures.
There's a couple promo pictures. We did the ones. Well, not just of me and you. No, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think there was. No, that's what's crazy.
We never did like a photo shoot.
What you're the new guy. You should have been. Hey, dude, this is what we do now.
Dude, I didn't know. My first T-shirt I ever had was the ones we got.
I'm just saying though. I mean,
we learned about merchandise at the same time, apparently.
Well, when merchants just have some promo pictures, And see, the reason why I really never did any time, because back in the day, you'd send them to promoters and stuff, but there's nowhere. Everybody knew who you were, You know,
Yeah.
basically, because you want. I mean, I wasn't traveling out of state, and then this is going to Kentucky. So everybody knew who everybody was basically. So promoter, somebody, hey, okay, yeah, I know him. Yeah, here's his number. So you didn't take publicity shots and send them out. Mail them out to. Well, she's going to other states, and it just I never did that because my whole thing was I'm not going. The only place to when I got decent enough I could go somewhere. The only place was open was USWA.
Yeah.
And it wasn't paying good. So my thing was, I don't know if I've said this before. If I have, just people ignore me. I was satisfied with just working local because there was only one place to go, and there were so many people trying to get there. So it really wasn't. What's the word I'm looking for? It wasn't something I was wanting to do. You know what I'm saying?
None of you guys will get that, but the whole time Quentin was talking, for some reason, at least his right hand was holding up the Vader time.
It's dark, but you know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, I didn't, and a lot of guys would, go off other states and stuff. I'm like, my whole philosophy was, why do you do that? Well, get your name out. For what? There's nowhere to go. People would go to, way down in Mississippi, Arkansas. Some even go to Florida, Texas, or go up north. I'm like, but why? Because you're gonna go in the hole. It might be some good experience, but I mean, if it ain't gonna lead to nothing, that's what my philosophy was. If it ain't gonna lead to a job, why even try to do it? I mean, it'd be a good experience.
I get that, but like the '90s were a notoriously not good time for wrestling as a whole. Early '90s, early '90s, the whole business was down.
Oh yeah, but the indies were still decent. The indies were doing good, but I'm gonna lose money. I would lose money if there was it would get me to somewhere higher, but there was nothing higher anymore.
Right.
So my whole thing is, why go in the hole and go work somewhere you don't even know who you're going to work with? They might be horrible, and you went 10 hours away and had a horrible match with somebody and you lost money.
I get it.
It just, beforehand it was, I didn't know. I never got that. That's why I never went nowhere. 2 hours was my main, 2.5 hours far I'd go. I don't know if that is bad or good, but just I didn't see nothing coming out of it. So,
yeah. Well, I guess a lot of it depends on the area you're in too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But there's always good people here to work. So we want to get to go out, a way to find people to work.
Yeah.
So that was one thing. I could learn from it because we had because Memphis was only territory still up. So you had guys, especially around the middle Tennessee, coming and going from there. They'd get booked, Shelbyville, Columbia, Lewisburg, all these little towns coming off that TV. So you're Memphis guy, you know what I'm saying? So there was talent coming in and out. Then the regular guys, the older guy. I mean, so you didn't need to go nowhere to learn. You always had good talent here, coming and going. So it wasn't like, you need to go out to learn. You could learn here. There's no sense in going off 10 hours away to try to learn for somebody, because there's always guys coming in and out.
Yeah.
Like you'd have Tracy come in, you'd come in and you wouldn't see him for 8 months. Same with Riki. You'd see Riki come in for a couple of weeks, then you wouldn't see him for about a year, and, it's, even Rio Riggins there in the early 90s, you'd see him once every 6 months, he'd come in and work Shelbyville or come in and work Columbia, and then you wouldn't see him again. So I don't know how we got off on that, but we need to wrap this up. Might edit some of this out. I was trying to keep it at an hour and 10, 15 minutes, but that didn't work. All right. Anything you want to add?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Well, if you're done, I'm done. Stick a fork in her. She's done. For Jeremiah Plunkett, Quentin Charisma. Hey, that's me. Thanks for listening, and God bless.
Bye-bye, everybody.